Hey guys, welcome back to Rising Angels Reborn. You called for me? Finally, someone who still has a working brain has arrived. What's going on? Between Winging doing his voodoo preparing for death ceremony and the commander stirring up into space, up shit creek without a paddle. I hate to tell you this, but we've already sailed up the creek before they stopped working. I'm aware I was listening, Natalie. We had to have a talk after all of this is resolved about your safety procedures. I know, I wasn't thinking. I was incredibly stupid, and I'm sorry. As long as you are more careful next time, I forgive you. Is there going to be another time? There is, if I have anything to say about it, and if I can get someone to listen to my orders and rally. Slimeball and Kylie went off, and aren't answering. Better pause Netflix, oops. And aren't answering either. How are we supposed to do anything if nobody's willing to take the initiative and fight? Kika is, and I am. I knew the house cat would rise to the occasion and spends all day basking in the light of her own glow, but she'll catch the mouse when needed. Was that a compliment? It was. Doesn't look so skeptical. Kiko is always there when we need her, no matter how desperate. Alphonse, however. I told you, I am praying right now for the spirits to guide our souls to the afterlife. Could you pray for a solution to our problem instead? If the spirits have deemed this our time to die, we shall. Such is the fate of those bound by mortal coil. Absolutely useless. My friend, you never seen beyond the physical. Because because in case you forgot, it is the physical that is trying to kill me. Damn it, Alphonse. Though I appreciate you looking to me for aid in these dark times, I do question what good I could do. The spirits have given us many to aid our plight, including one who stands before us. You could have just stopped worrying. Trust your people. For your information, I do trust them. I trust Nelly with my life, as we all do. They trust me with their lives, even though I have no clue how to save them. They trust me even though my folly was what put us in this situation in the first place. Idiots. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I like to think that we are going to be able to survive this, but we are going to need to get everyone off the shelf, defeating the attitude and back to work. You included, Natalie. We need leaders now who look like they are in control. There's only so much I can do alone. The good news is that little burst didn't get past 5 meters. The signal it shot was incredibly weak. How do you know? The radios are still fine. I can get a distress message out and let the universe know of our plight. For a moment, my heart still dances with joy at the thought of being rescued. The dreams of that Space Force running in with the cavalry and fixing my mistake is just a dream. The transmission time for this deep and unknown space is more than 24 hours by itself. And in time travel, we'd be dead for a week before anyone arrived. I know. I'm not going to be your silver bullet to slay this problem. I figured that you might feel better if you know you didn't cause a universal disaster. Thanks. Also, once I get in contact with anyone, I'm going to allow everyone to use the radio to send final messages to their loved ones. Final messages. Despite his constant words of reassurance, his actions tell me the truth behind these feelings. We are dead. I killed us. No amount of hope is going to save us. Damn, I'm starting not to feel well just right after I start this video. I'm starting to feel sick. Damn it. That little boon of hope is ripped from my bosom, and tossed it to the depths of space. My soul, my friend, and competition in this universe has declared us finished. I'm going to let the junior officer use it first, but I think you should use it after them, Natalie. What could I tell my mother? Goodbye? Someone who's close to me. Enough that I could... Sorry guys, I have a hair stuck in my tongue. Someone moves close to me, close enough that I can feel his warm breath on my ear as he leans in. As soon as I sent a report about what happened already, I didn't read much of it, but let's say that Long Ears wasn't quite glowing about her review of your actions throughout our time. She's blaming me. I think she's trying to have you brought up on charges of criminal negligence. She's trying to put me in jail. We are on the cusp of death, and the commander wants to drag my name through the mud. She never liked Cytos. The mean freak thinks this is the last chance she'll ever get revenge on your organization. But she's right. This is all my fault. I'm the one who screwed up. I deserve it. Natalie, let me be perfectly clear with you. You screwed up. Yes, yes. You did, big time. If you would have waited until you were in your lap, none of this would have happened. But that was then, and this is now. Hindsight is always perfect. Blaming ourselves for what we have done doesn't fix anything. It keeps us focused on the unchangeable. I trust you, Natalie. Do you trust me? Of course I do. About your report, be honest about it. However, don't blame yourself. You couldn't have seen this coming. After that, keep fighting. I'm counting on you. Bottle up your feelings, Natalie. Even though he may be wrong and you are to blame for this, you are a major in the Katajan Space Force. If these are your final hours, let everyone see you as being the strong leader they need, even if your heart is crushed to pieces. Alright, so I'll write it. Good. Also, don't forget to send something to your mom. You always forget to let her know what you're up to. Yeah, dear Mom, your daughter screwed up and now is about to die along her crew because of it. Alongside. That's why I won't come home for a leave after this chores. Whoops. I should have said something. She always worries so much about me. Because she loves you. You should be glad to have a mother who cares so much. I think I'm going to have to send that letter, even though she never wanted me to do this. She was always there supporting me. Just like all of us, Natalie. Do you remember when you almost failed your fitness test in the academy? I try to forget that. You never told us how close you cut it. You tried half a dozen training plans in secret, none of which worked for you. Natalie, how did you finally bring your score up? Tell me. I asked you for help. You asked me, and I asked our entire squad. We all started training together, and what happened? I get it. Do you? Because I'm watching it happen all over again. You don't have to bear this burden alone. Myself, Azori, Alphonse, Faye, even the house cat are pulling for you and want to help take the world off your shoulders, Atlas. Even the slimeball and Kylie would, if they ever even answer their summons. We passed or fell as a team. That lesson is as true today as it was when Brumford first told us it. And the reverse holds true as well. I let Zuri walk away, even though I know she isn't holding up well. Why don't you go and get a couple hours of rest, Natalie? You look exhausted. He's right. You look like you're about to pass out. I've been up for coming up on 24 hours now, but I can't rest yet. You aren't going to help anyone in that shape. Take a break, get a nap. But Kika is hard at work on a solution. Let Kitty Cat take care of the situation for now. Get a few winks and then take over our miraculous victory from there. Exhaustion is about to overtake me. Let my legs and spirit almost refusing to go on. But there's one thing I have to do before I can take a short rest. Because if it does take us, I don't want to die with regret on my shoulders. Okay, but I need to do something first. Natalie? Thanks, Soul. Thanks for everything. No problem. Just take care of yourself. Write that report and we'll come out of this on top. Thanks as well, Al. Man, the spirits guide us all this day. Wait, what? Man, the spirits guide us all this day. Okay. Phew. Whatever. Hopefully Zori's in her room. I can hear the faint noise of music resonating through from inside. I'm knocking the door several times, putting more and more music behind it, or muscle behind it. But Zori refuses to comply. I can't deny it to myself that I'm going more concerned by the moment. It never occurred to me that my curious shield could be vulnerable. I need to be there for Zuri, as both a confident leader and a supporting friend. Zuri has been there for me on this mission, and I need to be there for her. I'm coming in. Okay. The soft, beautiful melody radiates out as I slide the door open. Inside, tears streaming down her face, is our guardian, my newest friend and confidant. What? Zuri's fingers slide up and down the small, dull flute as the music plays. It ain't down my mind as her honesty is gone. She really was a flute player for the Emerald City. No mere musician could make such a heart-rending performance. Every note feels like it's being pulled from Zuri's soul. Every tear being played out for the world to hear. Each note telling the story of a girl facing the darkness. Her song is soft and tender, hopeful yet sad. The real Zuri is the shy young girl that thought she was the one who caused her friends to die. The one who dreamed of being a hero. I'm envious. She's a warrior who fights with all of her heart. Even though her eyes are red and swollen with tears, I can still see the strength behind them. I can see the strength I wish I had. Maybe she was right. I'm not a warrior. I'm a soldier. I fight for duty and country. She fights for what she believes in. Her soul makes me wonder, truly wonder, if I could ever stand up for that. If I could be the officer I want to be and fight for what I want to be. Slowly her song begins to fade. Saru lowers the instrument and looks at me with a forlorn smile. I guess I never became the warrior I thought I could be. Sorry, that was beautiful. Aren't you proud of it? Because I'm weak. Nobody who could play as a touching of song as you did is weak. Never changed. I'm still the same pathetic dreamer. I can't protect anyone. Here we are facing death and danger straight in my eyes. In the eyes, and there's nothing I can do. No backyard to thwart, no bomb to defuse, no monsters to shoot. It's just like before. I'm powerless to save anyone I care about. My family is going to die again, and I can't do anything. Family, sisters, and brothers in arms, sworn to fight and uphold peace and justice in the universe. Your thoughts are crazy. Peace and justice doesn't get your promotions. But I know what she means. I know what she is feeling. I don't want to solve this mystery for some promotion crew anymore. I want to protect Zuri. I want to protect Saul. I want to save my crew. Saul's words came back to me. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, sneeze went away. I pressed the pause button and it said skip mode, so I don't know what the hell that meant. Zuri, you are entirely right. I never am. You protected me. You're giving me a reason to fight. A reason to not give up and let myself die here. Now that you don't get it, for being a scholar, you just don't get it. I never played my music because I wanted to become a famous musician. I played it because I'm a coward who can't face the world. For someone who has to be a warrior and guard those she loves with all her life, I still tremble when danger lurks. I kept training and training. It never fixed anything. I couldn't stand up when the big moment came, and I couldn't stand alongside you. I felt back to my music again. I just wanted to be a warrior like Akio was. You really loved her, didn't you? If she was here instead of me, she probably could find a solution. Even if she couldn't, she would be able to do more than just play the flute to calm herself down. Even when Kika and Faye were in danger, I was scared, frightened. My knees were quaking at the thought of going to save them. But what did you do, no matter the danger? I saved them. You did. When I thought everything was going over in the engine room, you helped me get back up again. After listening to you play, I feel like I could take on the universe. I don't want any harm coming to anyone here, and as long as I know you are here, I don't have to worry. Even though danger lurks even on the ship, I feel safe knowing you're there. Zuri, brute strength alone isn't power. We need you. I need you. We're a team, Zuri. No matter how weak we are individually, we all pull together to make everything better. We're a team, and if I just am a psycho assigned here temporarily, we are a team. For the first time in years, I don't feel the constant tug of loneliness driving me off the edge of sanity. I feel safe. Maybe there is more to life than making that promotion, or next promotion. If I could have cared back when I was a cadet, maybe that wouldn't have tried dumping me in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I could have helped people, defended the directorship, like I always said I would. Maybe. Hey, lay down, you worthy scolder. You're wobbling more than my heart. Thanks, Zuri. Wake me up in a couple hours, alright? Sure thing. I lay down on the rough cotton sheets next to Zuri. Even though I am mere hours from my demise, I truly feel safe knowing that she's here watching over me just as I am watching over her. My family used to love this lullaby. I hope you do too. If you keep playing from the heart like you always do, I'll love it no matter what. The soft tunes of the G-Man's flute plays on as I finally lay my head to rest, my heart still and peaceful for the first time. Okay. Good morning. Phew. Stow the cheeriness for my sake. I see plenty of reasons for cheerfulness. If anything, we should be throwing a party for me. Don't listen to her. We are no longer close. Well, we're no closer to finding a way to fix the engines than we are inventing teleportation. Teleportation is impossible, idiot. Fixing our engines is not. Does the concept of a comparison evade you? Don't fight. We need to work together. Where's Kylie? Disobeying direct orders with that bastard demon. I wish to come in and we listen and finally do something about it. Despite all that drama earlier, he isn't doing anything to help save us. I find that odd. I gotta stop daydreaming, man. Every time I do this Rising Angels game, I daydream when recording. Okay, back to it then. I don't know, after he had his turn with the radio, that whole angry, bitter facade disappeared. He went back to being his usual dirtbag self. Odd. Very odd. Maybe he finally is at peace with something? Spiritually? No. He is up to something again, I know it. Who did he send a message to on the radio? What did he say? He asked for privacy, just like Alphonse and Faye did. How is my minion doing? I was going to check up on her, but I haven't tailed deep in learning diagrams. She's not taking it very well. She let out a very, very depressing howl and buried herself in her datapad. So, could you go check up on her again? I already plan on it. Once he tells me why she wanted us all here. They told me at my party, duh. I'm going to throw you out the half-hatch if you don't have a good reason for this. Can I tell them? Kick up inquisitive eyes boring to me, looking to confirm the trust I need to place in my friends and crew. Go ahead. I told Saul after we talked anyway. I made headway in translating the ruins from that photo. I'm not all the way there yet, but it's only a matter of time. What photo? Remember I told you on the bridge that Kiko was translating a photo we managed to rediscover? No, he told me that Kiko was working on a solution to a problem, which was the engine thing. I know I did. You were exhausted. I doubt your memories are accurate. No, I'm pretty sure I told you. Pretty sure you didn't. Pretty sure the soul's knowledge of the existence of the photo has no bearing on the rest of this conversation. Fine. Okay. Good. Now as I was saying. But she never told me anything. Both of you are the stupidest pairs of majors I've met. Shut up. Let me talk. She's just forgetful. Like I was trying to say, despite this being a bad photo of sloppy colorings, I've managed to translate some of it. This was taken out at the original site? Correct. If I had to guess, I suspect there was one in the desert as well. Someone took them before we got there. No way, those wimpy scholars could have moved that big rock. Though I suspected our settle was correct in assuming a third party is ahead of us with the information they gleaned from the rocks, I began to understand why they left the crystal behind. They didn't want to risk themselves until a proper recovery team was in position. Precisely. What did the rock say? It was a warning. Oh good, you translated the ancient warning label. Thank you for telling us that. It's absolutely useless now. If I would have focused on solving that mystery, you'd still be idiotly. Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to do my big reveal. You just did. No, that was just a build-up. You have to do it reveal properly or it loses all impact. Haven't you ever seen an action-packed holobid? Kika, this is real life. You have no flair for the dramatic. I like it. Keep going, Kika. That's better. It wasn't a warning that touching the thing is dangerous, but it's the weapon that ended the Shazari civilization. The key to the universe. If I had to make an educated guess, the researcher knew he was being chased, so he ran out here to hide it, where nobody could ever find or use it. That would be a logical conclusion, rather boring though. Do you have a better position on what is going on? No, but since I'm obligated to give it a counter view, it was just the first place of the real super weapon. He ran out here to put it in the rest of the super weapon blew up all the Polino crystals in the entire universe. Well, what? It was a joke. Kika, there's something you know that you aren't telling us. No? Housecat, now is really not the time to be holding information back. I'm telling the truth. Every word out of my mouth has been honest. What about the rest of the words you aren't telling us? After I finish deciphering it, I'll be able to tell you that wasn't a joke and the real super weapon helped to do this. It just keeps getting better and better. What if people get their hands on this? What if the relatives come back for it? Assuming we aren't dead by that point, it would be safe to presume that they weren't sure we were. I bet they're out there right now, laughing their heads off. We did the risk management for them. That's why they've been letting us continue ahead, but doing everything they could to thwart our intelligence efforts. They knew of the dangers, but what better way than to see them firsthand? So you said that Stan seemed considerably happier when he got to use the radio in private. The bastard has been more than just a crap misogynistic pervert. Yes, the woman had an alibi. He attempted to bribe me to gain favor. His behavior has been suspect, and he failed to identify that toxin that Faye was poisoned with after the attack. That's all circumstantial evidence. Do you believe more evidence that would suggest someone else was at the leak? There's no solid proof there was even a leak, or there even is a leak. Your entire story is solely dependent on Zuri's word that she was innocent. I am. Where is the proof? You are the proof. You are the only person who could translate that photo. If there wasn't a Revolting infiltrator, you and Faye would have been left to die in the desert. Cerebro still wants to save you. Does that mean nothing? I'm not trying to be evil here. I'm just trying to make sure all of our bases are covered. You made your point. Missouri is not likely to be the leak. As much as I would love to confront the good doctor about this, the fact of the matter is we are going to die when the power gives out, or we are going to die when the Imperials show up. I doubt we have much time left to prevent either demise. What is our next action? There's only one thing we can do that will protect the most people. We have to smash the crystal. Have you gone mad? I'm serious. Nobody can be allowed to have this crystal. Even if there is some super weapon up there, there's this thing to be used as one. So, do you want your family to live in constant fear of a relative weapon that could strand them on Quinn? She has a point, Natalie. If just the energy from your fingers was enough to detonate a burst to short out or injure, they could use it to fry more. Quinn wouldn't stand a chance. None of the dictatorship would. Too much of our technology is dependent on Bellino crystals. Shut up. We don't know a damn thing about this crystal. If we smash it now, we may never know what secrets it may hold. But nobody else will, either. I haven't even finished translating the ruins. We don't know for certain if the crystal possesses any real threat. The facts are plain to see, you stubborn house cat. We don't have the time. They could be on top of us at any moment. Please, Major Pucco, I just want one more time. Find a way to smash this thing. It won't take very long. You can risk a little more time. No, just let me smash it. 1 2 good hits with my tail. Make sure this thing won't harm another person ever again. Let her destroy it. It's for the best. But, do what you want to do. What does my opinion matter? Right now, time, Ellie. Your operation, your decision. Partly the sun attack, it's likely it could fall into the wrong hands. Almost certainly, even if the Reltans are preparing to swoop in the Kajon's will. So I trust this document in one's hand, but there's so much more that can be learned from it. Is it my place to say what is and is not right? Kilka is in tears over this. All she wants is a little more in time. Are we truly that hard pressed that I cannot give an inquisitive mind just a few more minutes? I trust Zol and Zoe with my life, but Kika's advice hasn't been wrong very often. We keep the crystal intact. I'll go with that one. Now, I'll be doing this off screen, but I'll be replaying through this game, choosing different decisions to see if there's any different outcomes. We keep it intact. What? No, I cannot be serious. But to destroy that thing while we have a chance. What's your deal? We have some time. We have time left. Keep an eye on the sensors and watch for any approaching ships. Touching this thing won't take more than a minute. Unless there's something you aren't telling us, deciding to keep secrets of your own soul. That's Major Hackett. Major Hackett, why aren't you telling us? Why can't Lieutenant Starr have extra time to make sure there's no way out of this? Tell me, Soul. Kylie's estimates didn't figure in our ship being in operational mode instead of dry dock mode. Are you telling me you didn't turn off non-essential equipment? You stupid cat, I couldn't turn even the lights off. Everything is automated. Safety regulations dictate that they stay on. Regulations for lighting at the same time like this? So that's awful, even for you. Now, you really think I didn't try to turn them off? Our system is hardwired, so nobody ever expected a cheap command ship to lose all generators and be stranded in deep space alone. Then how much time do we have? Maybe 15 minutes. Do you think that was important information for us to know? What the hell, what sort of crap executive officer are you? What does that matter? You had your shot and you blew it. I wouldn't have given the photo any attention if you would have told me this. You doomed us all. I didn't want you all dreading that moment. Having it quick and painless would have been merciful. Then we have to do it now. It's a shot in the dark, but maybe a brainstorm session one more time might give us a fix. No. We have to smash the crystal, and that... Why would you want anyone to have such a dangerous thing? I don't want them to have it, but we have to use every minute we have to try and find out a solution to our problem. No, if you aren't going to be a warrior and do what has to be done to protect the innocent, then I will. Get back. I'm going to smash it. You're not going to smash it. Sora starts thrashing wildly, tail and arms flailing wildly like a tornado. Kika, the brave Kitsune, is holding her ground against a chaotic onslaught, but it's only a matter of time before Zuri flashes past. Calm down, Zuri. Why won't you stand up for what's right? I thought you were a warrior. Stop gawking and help me stop her idiotly. In this kit room, the tail is already doing more damage to equipment that costs more than I'm making a year. She wants to get past that and stop Zuri. No time left to fret. I have to stop Zuri. But or not, she's posing a danger to mission and that crystal. Stop it. Holy crap, Soul was right about the force of Zuri in her tail. A glancing blow to the spike of the head and the ceiling is spinning like a vortex. An agony spikes through my head. Hold it together, Natalie. Lose consciousness now and you'll never get it back again. Sorry, look what you did. You mean what I'm trying to do? No, you scally git. Natalie. I feel someone grab my head. The pressure gives me an anchor, a focus to keep me tied to this reality. Are you alright? Ow. Natalie. Stay away, I told you. I told you time and time again. One day you were going to end up hurting someone. Guess what? Let me help. Don't you think you've done enough? She's bleeding. Let me help. I know, first aid. We don't care, Kika. We all know first aid. It was part of everyone's training. I still know it. Slowly the words begins to return to focus. The sparky pain isn't going away, and my shoulders feel damp for some reason. But I can at least maneuver again. Is it alright? It just looks like you cut yourself on the test tube when you fell. It'll be fine. No, the crystal. Zuri didn't smash it, did she? Why won't you let me do it the only thing I'm good at? I only can hurt those I care about, so just let me hurt the thing and hurting them. I want to be a warrior. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like. I want to smash the cursed thing as much as you, but Kika still needs time to work on it. Being a warrior means you have to put faith in your comrades, even if you think that what they are doing isn't always right. Sorry, you're my friend, right? If she is, she's a lousy one. You stop struggling while I bandage this up. She's not a lousy one, Soul. If Zuri didn't follow her heart, she wouldn't be my friend. So please have faith in me. Have faith in Kika. We'll do the right thing. Okay, I trust you, Nat. And I'm sorry for losing it there. You're okay, right? I didn't hurt you too badly. Maybe if I would have spent more time training with you, I could have taken that hit better, or dodged it. It felt like you knocked me back to Earth. And if you might have fractured my skull a bit, I forgive you. I think I should go. You all don't need me messing up things any worse. Where do you think you're going? Let go of my tail. We're in this together. She's dashing back and forth, but Zuri showing better self-control this time. I'm having a hell of a time holding onto the thick, scaly tail, but I'm not in danger of going through the bulkhead. Let it go. Let go. Soul, Kika. And then Zuri, don't make us drag you back in here. We don't have time for melodrama. Then just let me go. If these are going to be our final moments, I want them to spend them with friends. Friends who hurt you. Friends who care. Slowly the sweetness subsides. I don't know what to do anymore. None of us do, Lizard Brain, but we stick together nevertheless. I don't want to abandon my friends. I just don't know what to do. That's why we have Kika. That's right. You actually have any idea right now, or are you going back to bluffing? Bluffing, if you must know. I was hoping one of you might have ideas. After all that, Kika has nothing. I thought she had a plan. Something that could be gleaned from the crystal. If only there was some way to resurrect our engine crystal with this one. Rocks with souls is a stupid idea. All they are amplifiers and transmitters that hold and focus. Or perhaps there is a way that we can do a reverse energy transfer to restore our crystal. So if you have no idea what you're talking about, just don't talk. Better yet, read a book on energy. Do you have a better solution? We could cross-compare the wave output and see if we can alter the crystal composition to restore the original Bellino crystal signal output. Do we have time for that? The time is ticking. I don't have any ideas. That could be done in 10 minutes. Maybe if we hadn't tried concealing the truth from everyone and let us know how much time we really have left. I didn't want anyone cutting down moments to death. Finally my nose is clearing up. Stop it, both of you. This is no time to fight. Natalie, please stay out of this. What if we just stuck the crystal in the engine? Huh? What, you mean just stuck the thing in our engine and fired it up? This is the most stupid thing. Kika? Sorry, just wanted to contribute something. It's okay, Zuri. Any idea is good at this point. Especially if you're the one so... Whew, man, I'm out of breath. Especially when it's so markedly obvious that a brilliant genius like myself completely overlooked it. Wait, I had a good idea? A brilliant one! I knew keeping idiots down was a good idea. That's mean. It's a compliment. You might have just saved us all and doom the rest of the galaxy. You puffed up Cal's hat. If the energy from Natalie's rubbing wasn't enough to destroy, do you really one was pushing primary generator level power through it. Hear me out before you try to shut me down. The phase shift isn't going to matter much to the engine. It just needs to focus it just needs a primary focus, which is able to hardwire the place that needs the small crystals. Kika, hush. Do you really just really tell Major to hush, Lieutenant? Yes, the time is short. As I was saying, that should be able to get us into ship. We don't have to worry about frying anyone's engines out here, and I doubt the energy is enough to reach known space. We still have to travel through that space. Really don't hush very well. We'll be in shift, outside interaction with regular space. We shut down the engine before we shift out and do an emergency exit. Problem solved. Problem staying solved. This won't hurt anyone. Just our friendly relatives. If they are out there, personally, I don't care what happens to them. They didn't come try rescuing us. The innocent people will be spared and we can go home. Most likely. Most likely? Do I look like an engineer with a degree in ancient technology? I'm working on presumption here. Better than nothing. Kika and Tori, you start getting everything set up for the swap. So go get Kylie. I don't want anyone working on engines who isn't certified. I'll get to a parakeet from the bridge. If this fails, there's a small chance we make everything worse than the rest of the universe and we die. So no risk, no reward. Have faith, right? Let's stick it in the drive. Have faith, let's do it. If I were a box of emergency wiring tools, where would I be? Allie, what are you doing here? Hello, still up there. You're praying? You're correct. Have you come to pray with me? The spirits welcome all souls, willing to seek their guidance. Accepting as it is, I think your prayers might have already been answered. How so? I never get to think she might be able to find a way to get one of the engines working again. We might be able to go home. I just came up with get the tools. Exciting to hear, but didn't you destroy all of the crystals? Not all of them. Kika thinks she can use the one we found in place of the others. Interesting. I wish you the best luck. Thanks. Where's the wiring kit? That's a receipt. Thanks. Want to come with and zero lost glorious charge? I will stop by shortly. I still need to use the radio quickly to send on the message, should this not be successful. I understand. Thanks for the help, Alphonse. My pleasure. I got them. Let's get this thing moving. We have a bit of snafu here, Natalie. And with that one little sentence, my heart plummets into the depths of Hades. There was collateral damage. It won't fit? Oh, if only that were that simple. Why don't you tell her, dear doctor? Doctor, oh no. I refuse to let you do this. This is absolute madness. You've seen the power of that stone, yet you would use it anyway. Yeah, stop thwarting us and get out of the way. I'm thwarting it, as you so elegantly put it, to shut down space travel. Isn't that right, Kylie? I don't know. Kylie, don't let that monster pollute your mind any further. Have I ever led you astray? Have I ever done anything that has not been in support of our great nation? Shall I answer that question? Or do you just stand there silently? How many times has he been cruel to you? And how many times has he laughed at you for your size and stature? Personal feelings has no place in this matter. See, he doesn't care for you. He doesn't care for the non-humans of the universe. Major Hackett only cares for himself and his own survival. That's not what I said. Actions speak louder than words, my barbarian Major. A touching speech, but this isn't Soul's idea. The power-hungry daughter of the most inept president in Earth's history. Another person who doesn't care for those around her, but for her own personal gain. So, my personal gain helps those around me. Capitalism makes the galaxy go around. But it was my idea anyway. Tell me, Lieutenant, but do you even know how this particular engine works? Do you know how many engines? Do you know how any engines work? Well, no. But you do, don't you, my dear? You've always been marvelous at making things run so smoothly. Even the commander is always complimenting you. She always tells me that. I even get awarded maintenance officer of the quarter for First Fleet. That's right, you are one of the best maintenance people in the space sector, so what do you think about putting dangerous things into our engine? Well, the regulations say we... Damn the regulations. Rules are for others, is that it? Rules have their place, but we're minutes away from death here. We need to stop this whole charade, you bastard, and get this thing working. So that others may die? This is safe, I promise you. You wish to know the advice of a decorated technician who might have heard you compliment so many times in your place of your friends and a woman who is barely literate. You promised you wouldn't tell anyone. Don't let him get a rise out of you. Let's see if this is going. If you will excuse me, where is he going? To get the commander, logically. A half a second later, the commander walks in with a different major in tow. What is this about using that foul weapon? Forgive me, Natalie. You have nothing to be sorry over. That musical attempt to alter my ship without my notification is unacceptable. That she would put others in danger doing so. You Saito are alike. You and your mission first. Everyone else does not even register. This has nothing to do with me being a Saito. You are letting your hatred cloud your judgment. If I were to say that I plan on ending trillions of lives, traveling through space, you would call me a mad woman, would you not? That's not what we're doing. I know I'm right. Stay out of this, Lieutenant, or you'll be a fly officer by day's end. You will not talk to her that way, Commander. She's the only person who has ever let her eyes shift from the objective of getting home. Major Hackett Major Hackett spoke so much of your professionalism. Show me some of it. I know accepting death is hard, but killing anyone else is not the way to do it, Officer Miggy. I order you not to do anything with our engines. Yes, ma'am. And you, beast, you can spend the night remaining in your quarters. Lieutenant Zuri, take her away. No. Excuse me? I said no. I trust her. She's going to do what is right. Natalie is a warrior. Thanks to you, Zuri. I told you I'd protect you no matter what. I meant that. You can both be put on charges. I'm afraid not, Commander. Now make this a fight, Major Hackett. I know you have strong feelings for Fukao, but I know you're true to your duty as well. I am here, Zuri. My rifle. Natalie, you know what we have to do. Are you suggesting a coup? Suggesting nothing. Coups are illegal. Natalie, you have the last card to play here. Trump Corvus Saito. The one that one sure will soon and never forgive my actions here to the game. But if a commandering of the ship entirely means being able to finally get view the game went home alive, and I'll find some way to make this sound better than my final report. By 16 points, by 16.7.8.115 of the Kaijon Space Section Charter, I hereby exercise my power as Special Investigations and Tactics Officer, and hereby assume direct command of this vessel. Commander Rusuna, you are hereby relieved of your commander. Major Hackett, the ship of yours. Computer, remove the commander's privileged access. Access terminated. You, it doesn't enough to take my rank, but you must want my command as well. You bully the real heroes of this. Shut up, Colonel Nelson. You are under arrest on suspicion of treason and corruption. Do you forget our conversation? So, don't worry about me, Natalie. We ought to own up to our mistakes one day. If I have come down to it, I don't mind taking that monster with me. Sorry, take them away and lock them up in their quarters. Roger. When a galaxy finds out we've died, I hope your punishment is vengeful. This isn't over yet. No more one-liners from you. Come on. As much fun as it was seeing them get what they deserve, we're still almost out of time. Kylie, don't hurt me. It's okay. Leave me alone. I'll just do it. Just don't shoot me. Kylie, we aren't. Tim was right. You just want to send me to prison. I didn't do anything to hurt anyone. Just put the damn crystal in and stop blubbering. I don't want to die here. But what about everyone else? Just do it. Oh, okay. Don't be so rough on her. I'll be nice when I'm not on the brink of death. I completely forgot you were here. Stop doing that annoying sigh. Pardon me. Are you going to try and stop us well, Alphonse? I'd love to finally have a reason to shoot you. Your pictures meant that much to you? I'm not kidding. Don't give me a reason. So calm down. It's over. She's right. I mean no harm to anyone. I do not wish to rejoin the spirits there either. Sorry, staging illegal coup is an itch right now. It's understandable. There, all done. You installed it correctly? Not trying to sabotage us? No. Because if you did, Soul might not have any restraint left on letting you stay free or alive anymore. I'll double check. That's what I thought. I'm sorry, Kylie. They're all set. Let me go. Get out of here. How do we do an emergency restart? I'll do it. We only need to get back on the bridge, though. There isn't a moment to waste. Hurry. Phew. Okay, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Pretty nice, decent long video. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part.